Here we are back again with this time a preview of Saturday's game away to Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough. This is game 2 in the last 8, and presently we're sat with no points, and I still think we'll need 9 to be safe. So with 7 games to go, let's hope we can come away with a positive result tomorrow. So after losing to Wednesday 2-0 in November, we have a completely different team now, and we were always going to be a better opposition to them as last time. They knocked us out the Carabao Cup 2-0, and that was towards the end of Waltergate, which was not good, was it? So I really think this week we need a really good change of personnel. I think Ruben got the game wrong on Saturday with the wrong choice of players. So Hillsborough, great ground, seen some great games in the past, and they've done very well this season compared to last. And Josh Windass in first place as leading goal scorer for them with 11 goals. And in comparison, we have Pedro, who will welcome him back after that 3-game ban, sorely missed, is sitting on 6. Surely would have been more than 6 had he not been sent off. But this week's team. I made a team selection which I think is needed to get the result we want. We lacked anything in the final third with 14 shots with only 3 on target, which is not going to be good enough. So in defence, I've gone with Pandor, Cole at right back, Hughes and Jones central defenders, and McLaughlin deputising again at left back. So it is the same back defence as the Luton game. Apart from the freak goal, we were pretty solid. And I have to say that surprisingly, McLaughlin has settled in quite well. Going forward, maybe not. Field, I've gone for Alzata and Puerta. Both deserve to keep their place after dominating throughout, certainly the first half on Saturday, until Puerta was taken off. Now for the changes. I think Joseph will be rested as we welcome back Pedro as his replacement. I'd like to see Lincoln given a start in place of the ineffective Kamara. Lincoln, every time he's come on, has done really well. He uses the ball well and has an eye for goal, I'm sure. I'll put Burstow on the other side and bring Gelhardt in place of Palmer in as the number 10 role. Gelhardt is much more effective, more centrally, and obviously finally helping to feed Pedro, who I'll put back up front. This should be an effective front line, I think. Quick on the break, with youthful pace behind Pedro. And Pedro never stops, and it's amazing considering his age how he continually terrorises defences. The bench will go with Lo Tatala, Palmer. I think he's better as an impact sub. Kamara and Joseph, Regan, Crooks, Draymar, Egan, and take your pick from anyone else. I expect us to win, and I'm going for a 2-1 with goals from Pedro and Burstow. Quite frankly, I don't care who scores, but I think we'll win. Although Sheffield will be no pushovers, but will not sit back, I think, in a low block, giving us plenty of opportunities to break their back lines. Hopefully Ruben will have City firing, and with my predictions over here, I think it will go our way this time. So my predictions, as you can see, sees Luton host Leeds, who will be looking to bounce back after that disappointing draw they had against Swansea. And I'm going for a 2-0 Leeds win, which will help us as well, obviously. QPR face Cardiff, and I think this won't be a very interesting game. Both will not want to lose, I feel. And I'm going for a 0-0 draw. So as you can see, I've made my predictions, and We start off with Luton hosting Leeds, who will want to really bounce back after their disappointment with a draw against Swansea, and they want to keep the pace up at the top. Queen's Park Rangers host Cardiff, and I think both these teams won't want to lose more than go for a win, so I think we'll play out a boring 0-0 draw. Next, we have Oxford hosting Sheffield United, who are very strong at the moment, and they'll want to keep up with Leeds United, so I think there'll be no problems with a 3-1 victory for them. Down at the right at the bottom, Plymouth have Norwich as the visitors. Norwich are still clinging on to trying to get into the playoff place, and I don't think they're going to make it, but I think they'll move a bit closer with a 2-0 victory at Plymouth. Swansea and Derby is a really interesting fixture. I think that both teams had good results at the weekend. Derby midweek, and Derby have got a lot of momentum going under John Eustace, and I think they'll play out a draw, 1-1, which won't be too bad for the Tigers. Next, we have Millwall, who host Portsmouth, and Portsmouth again are playing quite well. They've moved well away from the bottom, still not out of it, but they've got a lot of confidence, I'm sure. They're better at home than they are away. In that respect, I'm going to go for Millwall, who really haven't got a lot to play for, but I put them winners at 2-0. And finally, we have Preston, who were beaten on Wednesday by Derby, and they host Stoke City, who are on a bit of a climb again with Mark Robins stamping his authority. Good win last week, and I think that being said, Preston will come away with a 1-0 victory, which again would be really right up our street. So there we are, a win at Hillsborough, and we move forward to a home game under the lights on TV against Frank Lampard's high-flying Coventry City on Monday the 14th, which will be a bit of a sweat over the weekend with everybody playing, bar ourselves. We'll know what we have to do, but that won't be an easy fixture. But I've said before, with Coventry not playing in a low block against us, will play into our hands, I think, because we will have opportunities to break the back line, as we did with Sunderland, Sheffield United again. And the home voodoo will hopefully not be playing against us. So I'll be back with a review of Saturday's Hillsborough fixture early next week. So if you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like, and I will see you at the review. Let's keep our heads up and go for if you're going to the game, sing your hearts out as you normally do. Great support as usual. So I will see you next time. All the best. Thanks for watching. Up the Tigers.